Paul Brendan Lyles, and this is Make and Do in my shop. Here I'm going to screw these together to make a couple stands so I can elevate the board and work on it with it a little bit higher. And I'm using a star bit with some decking screws, and this drill has a hammering option. I'm going to clamp them, and I think 2 screws top and bottom, and then 1 in the middle once they're unclamped. Alright, time to charge the battery. That one is done. I can also use it down here to elevate the piece once I'm working on the side of it. I should have done this some time ago. These will go under the table like so to elevate it when I'm working on gluing it together because of the type of clamping I'm going to do here, top and bottom. I'm going to use smaller pieces by cutting these into halves. One will go top, one will go bottom with a clamp, and then insert. And I'm going to put wax paper here and here to make sure the glue doesn't come out and put me in a trap. But that way, this piece will rest on without getting too out of whack. And I'm going to set those in with a C-clamp so that I can work around it, putting on the trim pieces and beveling them. So hopefully a C-clamp that sees in like this where I can still put things in between. That's the plan. So I'm going to use the press my miter saw, 90 degrees. I like this to be nice and thick, also pretty hard wood, so it doesn't flex on me too much. And I think that will work. This is cherry, white oak, and a very hard pallet wood. So that's the idea. C-clamp, put them in, clamp it. Then I'm going to measure to make sure I've got the right miter distance for the length of the table so I can miter these corners and then hopefully glue it all at the same time using ratchet straps around the perimeter and putting this guy through the C-clamp to make that happen. What did I just do? I just broke off my hand. I glued it once. I can glue it again. I bought it this way, so oh well. Yep, I had just the glue for it. I want to clean this up as much as I can and reattach it. It seems to have a good solid feel to it. I just need to remember not to bump into it. Always something around. All right, I need to go get my C-clamps. I had to move the clamps to accommodate for these guys. I hadn't thought about that, but I resituated them. I'd say 1.25 inch opening there. These are much bigger. It's going to be a lot more room to be able to work with. I haven't put in the other side because I haven't cleaned it up, but I did clean this one up. That bead, the only issue is I ended up taking out more. It kind of splintered out on me. It's no problem to fill that with glue. Like I say, I'm not terribly picky. There's so many flaws in this by now, but it's still going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to do all this and clamp it up to see what business I can conduct with the miters. I'm still bummed about my saw, but here is the remedy that I've situated for. I used this really cool Gorilla Glue that adheres to just about everything. It takes 24 hours to cure, and as you can see, it kind of foams up there and fills. That's why I used it. And then these are old chair cushion springs. But I save stuff like that all the time, and this is one of the reasons why. So now back to cleaning this up. What I've done is I've just flat clamped it here on the table, both ends, using this little port. It holds it nice and sturdy, and I'm just running a chisel across, planing it down until it meets, and I've got to be extra careful. I'm going to get that done and situate it over there, and then double check my measurements.